I have another huge thrifting haul for you today. It's all VHSs, and I have one that's pretty cool. So I picked up 19 titles, 20 different tapes. I'm going to go through them, show you what I got. Flo's going to hang out. So let's get into it. What's up, physical media fans? I have another big VHS haul for you today. I went thrifting yesterday and picked up a boatload of VHSs. It's the same place I had my big score of 28 titles from. So it's Unique in Chicago, and they're called Savers. It's a chain of thrift stores, but ours are called Unique for some reason. But the receipts say Savers. But anyway, I mentioned in my last big VHS haul video that I saw in the donate bins that they had more VHSs. I went back. I even went on Monday on half price day when I knew it was going to be super crowded. And it was very crowded, but they hadn't put those tapes out. So I went back again yesterday and found a bunch of new titles, all genre titles with only one horror movie. So I mostly have a couple comedies. I have a few westerns. I have some crime thrillers and whatnot. But I have a war movie. I'm going to go through these, show you what I got, starting with The Jerk. I already talked about this movie when I talked about the Laserdisc. So this is Steve Martin, late 70s, highly quotable. If you're a fan of Freaks and Geeks, Sam is and his friends are pretty into The Jerk, and he takes his first girlfriend to go see The Jerk, and she just doesn't get it because she's like, why is that guy so stupid? So that's a good one, a classic comedy. I have a couple of westerns here. I have Hang 'em High, Clint Eastwood, and Unforgiven, Clint Eastwood. So Clint Eastwood's westerns are, all the ones I've seen are pretty rad. I haven't seen Paint Your Wagon, which I guess is, they make a goof about it on The Simpsons. I guess it's a musical mostly. This one, Unforgiven, was nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, directed by Clint Eastwood. I don't think Hang 'em High is directed by Clint Eastwood. I don't remember who it's directed by, but a man who was falsely accused of cattle rustling and strung up by some vigilantes ends up not dying and then going after the vigilantes. And then Unforgiven also has Gene Hackman, Morgan Freeman in it. It's super good. It's a great Western that was made in, modern-ish times. It's from the 90s, I think. But it definitely has that feel of those classic 70s Westerns. Next, I don't really know much about this, but it's a Quentin Tarantino's Rolling Thunder Pictures presents Detroit 9000. So I think this is an exploitation crime film. I don't know. It's an ex-Blockbuster rental. I don't really know anything about it, but I thought, hey, that looks cool. And I'd never really heard of this Quentin Tarantino's Rolling Thunder Pictures Presents thing. But I'll have these bagged and tagged. So I'm putting them all in just thin plastic bags and putting price tags on them because I'm going to be at the Randolph Street Market on the 23rd and 24th here in Chicago. If you are around and you want to stop by, come to my booth, The Realist. I would love to see you. Tell me you saw me on YouTube, and I have a little gift for you, a little something. Next, I have Romeo is Bleeding with Lena Olin and Gary Oldman. This is, another crime thriller type movie. I do not remember it at all. The thing I do remember is thinking that Lena Olin looks amazing in this movie. And Gary Oldman is awesome. Next, we have a holiday favorite, Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. I do know that, the stories of people who've worked with Chevy Chase say that he is not great, but this is a great comedy classic. Randy Quaid is also a person that doesn't seem to be the greatest person in the world, but they made some good comedy with Christmas Vacation, or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, if you want to give the full title. So a neo-noir LA Confidential. I feel like this movie put Guy Pearce on the map. Memento came after it. I'm pretty sure that was well received. If it came before, either way. Guy Pearce is underused. He's been great in a lot of movies. There's an Australian horror adjacent kind of like violent, not even a thriller, violent drama, I guess, with Guy Pearce and Robert Pattinson. That is very good. Highly recommended. This one has all-star cast. It's very well done. Twisty and whatnot. I don't remember if it was nominated for any Academy Awards, but there was a good buzz when it came out. Next, we have the crappy, decades later follow-up to The Great American Werewolf in London. And this one is American Werewolf in Paris. I worked on this film a little bit on the advertising, and I really do not remember anything about it. It was very forgettable, obviously. But Julie Delpy's in it. She's awesome. And, you know, for completists who want to have the American Werewolf duology in their collections, I now have the VHS. And the slipcover is in excellent condition. Next, we have the very unsettling, disturbing, disheartening, depressing The Deer Hunter, kind of showing the ravages of war and what the soldiers bring back with them. Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken. It's got some great performances in it. I can't remember the woman who's in it. Meryl Streep. Oh, Meryl Streep is in it. But this is a great one. This is the one I was telling you I got 20 tapes for 19 titles, because this one's a double. In my thrift store, my Unique, for double tapes, usually charges double. So, well, even more than double, because one tape is 99 cents and two is $1.99. But this one was 99 cents. So, rad. I don't think they're changing their policy. I think maybe it was an accident, but bank error in my favor. Falcon and the Snowman, a spy thriller that, according to the cover, there's a real falcon in this movie, and I didn't know that. I didn't remember that. But Sean Penn, Timothy Hutton, in a spy thriller from the 80s. John Schlesinger, 1985. Yeah. Another Clint Eastwood Western. We have Pale Rider. This one came out later, 85. So it's not a 70s or 60s Western, but this one is a good one, and it has, even though it's a Western, it has a bit of a supernatural spin. So this one is directed by Clint Eastwood. Next we have Clint Eastwood in The Gauntlet, which I thought was one of those Dirty Harry films. It is not. He plays a cop who has to escort a witness against the mob somewhere, and everybody's out to get her. I don't remember who directed it. Oh, Clint Eastwood directed this one. So this is not Dirty Harry, but I did get a Dirty Harry film. I got Magnum Force, which is Dirty Harry 2. If you remember, I thought Deadpool was Dirty Harry 2, but it is not. Magnum Force is Dirty Harry 2. So I got Dirty Harry 2. I don't know these movies beyond the first one. I think I only saw the first one. But I'm sure it's, just that right-winger fantasy of, like, get the bad guys and break the law to do it. I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze in Point Break with Lori Petty turning in a great performance there. If you don't know this from its release, maybe you know it from Hot Fuzz, because Nick Frost's character loves Point Break, and Simon Pegg's character hasn't seen Point Break, and they reference it quite a bit. It's kind of like, it's a crime action movie, and it's kind of like a buddy cop, but one's a bad guy and one's a good guy. So it's great. I mean, it's great, throwback, early 90s. I think, when did this one come out? It has the shrink wrap on it from Blockbuster, so I'll probably take that off. because it's not original shrink wrap. It doesn't have like the watermark on the side or whatever. It's a, I'm guessing former rental, but either way, it was bought used, bought previewed, and then it was shrink wrapped probably by the store Blockbuster. Oh, it has a price tag on it. It doesn't say Blockbuster, but those are Blockbuster colors. Catherine Bigelow directed this one. Director of Near Dark and Zero Dark 30 and some other stuff. Next, war movie Platoon. This is Oliver Stone's Nam movie. It's very good and also very depressing, as war movies probably should be, rather than, yay war. It should be, this is awful. Next, My First Mister. This is Albert Brooks and Lily Sobieski. I literally have not heard of this, or I don't remember hearing about it. It's a dramedy. Lily Sobieski was great. She was in a couple things and then seems to have dropped out of acting. But Albert Brooks is always fun to watch, and he's great. He's hilarious, and he's a great bad guy in the movie Drive with Ryan Gosling. I got this Bela Lugosi, The Gorilla. This is the Ritz Brothers. This is horror adjacent. I know that, I mentioned I had one horror movie, American Werewolf in Paris, but maybe this one counts too. I'm not really familiar with the Ritz Brothers, but I believe I've seen this one before. I'm not 100% sure. So I think this is a horror comedy. Not 100% sure. FX2. So Brian Dennehy and Brian Brown in this movie that's like special effects artists who have to fool the bad guys or steal something. Anyway, I haven't seen this one. I did see FX1, and there's a TV series called FX, and I think it's related to these movies from the 80s. But yeah, that's a cool one. And then finally, this unique one I mentioned in the intro. This is a Jackie Chan, Mr. Nice Guy bootleg. So I now have 2 bootleg VHSs in my collection. I have Blade, which I did an unboxing or haul video where I showed that off. And now I have this Jackie Chan, Mr. Nice Guy bootleg. I will either hang on to these or I'll sell them and very clearly mark them like this is a bootleg, this is for art or historic purposes only. So it's kind of cool. They printed out a label and stuck it on here, but they actually cut it poorly. So they put it vertical here, and the top is cut off so you don't actually see the title. So it's kind of cool. I like it. So I like the art. Somebody spent a little time on it. I like having that. So there you have it. 19 titles, 20 different tapes, because the Deer Hunter's a double. But that is an excellent haul from my thrift store there. I'm going to be bagging and tagging, like I said, and I'll sell these at the Randolph Street Market. After next weekend, after the 23rd and 24th, I'll have whatever I have left over. I'm going to be moving a lot of stuff to eBay. Right now, I've just been sitting on it, thinking, I want to keep my stocks up so that I have stuff to sell in this booth. But if you're looking to buy stuff on eBay, I do have like 170 things in my eBay store. I'll put the link in the description. So if you're looking for some physical media, I have plenty in my store right now. If you're interested in any of these, you either have to come see me at Randolph Street Market or wait until after the market and see if it didn't sell. And then check my eBay store from there. But that's it. That's all I have for you for today. Thanks for watching this far. I appreciate it very much. If you want to like and subscribe, I love that. If not, that's okay too. But just know that you will see me the next time I post. Thanks.